Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Here's part 2 of my creepy experience with my Roblox friend. Okay, so I think I know why. The pet she sent me was a neon horse, and that neon horse I remember a few years back I got from someone. But that was actually a curse. I started failing on my math tests, and when I finally got rid of that horse, it stopped. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and I know, I think that the exact same horse might have possibly followed me, or maybe my grandma gave it to me. And really, it's just so odd. I think that we were probably going to have to hide. It was so intense. Everyone was shook up. Teacher was afraid to speak. Teacher just told us to stay in the room and not make a noise. So we did exactly that. But a few hours passed, and a few hours turned into 6 hours, and 6 hours turned into 7 hours. We all were worrying, and we all wanted to know what was going on. Because we didn't know at the time that that half the class has been abducted. We didn't know that at the time, so. And now, now we were going to have to hide for our lives. And that was going to be a really tough, that was going to be really tough because the ghost of my grandma was following us, and got so bad to the point that the teacher didn't leave the classroom until the next day. You know what I mean? Yeah, the next day. She didn't leave the classroom until the next day. Neither did we. And we were starting to get really worried. We asked the teacher what was going on multiple times, but she did not answer. She just said, keep quiet to stay alive. And that was what shook up the most students. Although I knew what was going on at the time, they didn't. And I had to tell everyone. So I told everyone, and the teacher heard it too. Well, now everyone is freaking out, and now there's no chance of surviving. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyways, I decided that we should go away from school and try find some abandoned shelter or whatever, because we were not going to last long in just a cooped up classroom. And the teacher actually agreed. So we walked to estates and estates, and we even tried going to an abandoned grocery shop, but it was closed. Like literally. And finally, it started snowing. I said that we should just find a home, find a home tomorrow and go back to school, but no. Because Oscar found something in the distance, and it was an abandoned cabin. We were so lucky that the cabin was close by us, because we would have gotten frostbite if we stayed in the snow a little bit longer. Okay, so we decided to settle there, but there was only one bed, so we were going to have to share between 14 people. Then, suddenly, people were starting to drop to the floor. And I only realized that the people who started dropping to the floor were the people who drank the soup, because there was soup there. And yeah, there was poison in that soup. So basically, there was poison in that soup, and oh my god, they were like they needed medical attention right now, but we didn't have a phone to the call an ambulance. So, but my teacher had a phone to call the ambulance. But and the teacher was outside guarding the camp in case something came. Like, so I told her, and she started dialing She started dialing 999. Basically, the half of the school got taken away to the hospital, right? And we were left there, stuck. But guess what? Guess what? The ghost of my grandma followed us there. And when I told everyone, they thought I was crazy. But really, I wasn't. And so began the chase. There was weird noises everywhere, and well, everyone was scared. The door started slamming randomly, and I knew what was going on. The ghost of Grandma. Yeah. So the ghost of Grandma. I told everyone, and this time they actually believed me. We all ran to the back of the cabin, and I opened the trash bin so all 7 of us could get inside. But no, there was a hole, and that wasn't a trash bin. That wasn't a trash bin because there was a really big hole dug, and guess what I found? There was a huge cave that had a cabin with 2 stories. We were lucky enough to have survived. But guess what? That was not for long because we were still on the chase. And I think that the reason behind all of this is a little absurd.